Are you stuck at home? Getting bored? Looking for some entertainment? I came up with top 10 amazing movies of 2020 you can watch right now. Welcome to Top Trendacy channel. Make sure to subscribe and hit bell icon for upcoming videos. On number 10, we have The Hunt. In this movie, 12 strangers wake up in a clearing. They don't know where they are, or how they got there. In the shadow of a dark internet conspiracy theory, ruthless people gather at a remote location to hunt humans for sport. But their master plan is about to be disturbed when one of the victims, Crystal, turns the tables on her pursuers. On number 9, we have Like a Boss. It's a 2020 American comedy film. This movie revolves around two best friends, Mia and Mel, living their best lives running their own cosmetics company they've built from scratch. But unfortunately, they got into department, a big buyout offer from a titan of the cosmetics industry, Claire Luna, putting Mel and Mia's lifelong friendship in jeopardy. This beauty business is about to get ugly. On number 8, we have the movie Onward. It's a 2020 American animated adventure film. In this movie, two brothers embark on a quest to bring their father back for one day. Ian and Barley go on a journey to discover if there is still a little magic left out there in order to spend one last day with their father, who died when they were too young. Their journey is filled with magic spells, cryptic maps, impossible obstacles, and unimaginable discoveries. But when the boy's mom realizes that her sons are missing, she teams up with the legendary former warrior, aka the Manticore, and heads off to find them. This one magical day could mean more than any of them ever dreamed. On number 7, we have Bloodshot. It's a science fiction and action film. In this movie, when Ray and his wife are murdered, Ray is brought back to life by a team of scientists. Enhanced with nanotechnology, he becomes a superhuman. Ray first trains with fellow super soldiers. He cannot recall anything from his past life. But when his memories flood back and he remembers the man that killed both him and his wife, he breaks out to get revenge, only to discover that there's more to the conspiracy than he thought. On number 6, we have The Call of the Wild. It's a 2020 American adventure film which revolves around a sled dog's struggles for survival in the wilds of the Yukon. Buck was a big-hearted dog whose domestic life is turned upside down when he is suddenly uprooted from his California home and transplanted to the exotic wilds of the Alaskan Yukon during the gold rush of the 1890s. Buck experiences the adventure of a lifetime, ultimately finding his true place in the world and becoming his own master. On number 5, we have The Invisible Man. It's a science fiction horror film. In this movie, a crazy scientist, after staging his own suicide, uses his power to become invisible to stalk and terrorize his ex-girlfriend. She went to police and tell them that she is being hunted by someone nobody can see. But when the police refuse to believe her story, she decides to take matters into her own hands and fight back. On number 4, we have Dolittle. It's a 2020 American fantasy comedy adventure. Dr. John Dolittle, a famed doctor and veterinarian of Queen Victoria's England, after losing his wife 7 years earlier, he hermits himself away behind the high walls of Dolittle Manor with only his exotic animals for company. But when the young Queen Wild Rose falls gravely ill, Dolittle is forced to set sail on an epic adventure to a mythical island in search of a cure, regaining his wit and courage as he crosses old adversaries and discovers wonderful creatures. On number 3, we have Birds of Prey. It's a 2020 American superhero film. Have you ever heard about the Psycho in the Mafia Princess? Birds of Prey is a twisted tale told by Harley herself. Its open season on Harley Quinn when her explosive breakup with the Joker put a big target on her back. Unprotected and on the run, Quinn faces the wrath of crime boss Black Mask, his right-hand man, Victor, and every other thug in the city. But things soon even out for Harley when she becomes unexpected allies with 3 deadly women. On number 2, we have movie Sonic the Hedgehog. It's an action-adventure comedy based on the global blockbuster video game franchise from Sega that centers on the infamously brash bright blue hedgehog. The film follows the adventures of Sonic as he navigates the complexities of life on Earth with his newfound human best friend Tom Wachowski. Sonic and Tom join forces to try and stop the villain Dr. Robotnik from capturing Sonic and using his powers for world domination. On number 1. Top of the top is the movie. Bad boys for life. In this movie, the wife and son of a Mexican drug lord embark on a vengeful quest to kill all those involved in his trial and imprisonment, including Miami detective Mike. When Mike gets wounded, he teams up with partner Marcus and Ammo to bring the offenders to justice. But the old-school, badass cops must soon learn to get along with their new elite counterparts if they are to take down the ruthless cartel that threatens their lives. If you enjoyed this video, then like and subscribe, and also hit bell icon for upcoming videos.